Hey guys, it's Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. So as you can probably tell by the title of this video, we are building with a brand new kit called Decor to the Max. I almost said Max to the Decor. But this is a maximalist apartment. So I was kind of thinking that maybe one sim lives here, but we do end up having a double bed in the main bedroom here, which is actually the only bedroom in this apartment because this is a kind of smaller apartment, and with the window placement I feel like it would be a little challenging to maybe fit two bedrooms into here. I know it's possible, but anyway, this is a one bedroom, one bathroom maximalist apartment. I was thinking for a single sim, but maybe two sims, and I tried to use as many of the items as I could, but with this being a smaller apartment and I wanted to kind of stick to a little bit more of a color scheme here, I didn't end up getting to use every single item, but I'm sure I will get around to it at some point. I know for a fact that those peacock, or it's like one peacock, I believe it's like a statue or some kind of like decorative structure. I didn't end up using that. And I want to say that there's also some decorative tigers that I think you can just place on a surface. I didn't end up using those, and I didn't use the divider. That was something I was considering using in the bedroom, but didn't really have the space for it and couldn't find the proper spot for it if I wanted to. So there's a few items I didn't use, but in the living room, or I guess like more so the kitchen, we ended up going for this very blue and yellow theme. If you guys have been around on my channel for a while, you know I love a good blue and yellow combination, which is so interesting because my personal favorite color combination is teal and orange. I mean, obviously this isn't far off from that, but for whatever reason in The Sims, I always gravitate toward yellow and blue, but it works out really well here. We use the brand new yellow wallpaper. I'm using it essentially as like a backsplash here. And then we do end up using the same wallpaper, but in the blue swatch behind the kitchen sink. And it just kind of brings in a little bit more color to this apartment. I don't know if the sim living here owns this apartment, but they do a lot to the walls while they're living here. There's lots of different wallpapers and whatnot, and flooring too. The flooring, when you first walk in the entryway at the front of the build, there's a new tile from the new kit. It is like a blue and yellow tile. And then we end up using a yellow and white tile to match the backsplash here in the kitchen. And I think it ends up looking really well. So as you can probably tell, we are building in Myshuno. I feel like this style of like decorations and furnishing would really work well for a sim that lives in the city. I feel like it calls for more space to be eclectic and not so judgy, and of course you can do whatever you want, but I feel like people that I've known in my life or know in my life that live in the city, whether it's San Francisco or New York, kind of any kind of like city, I feel like they're a bit more eclectic, you know, and I just think it has a lot to do with the environment in the city. There's just so much diversity and so many different kinds of people, and I just think it worked really well here. So we are building in 1312 21 Chic Street. This ends up being a one bedroom, one bathroom apartment, and as you can see, we're starting to decorate the living room here. And I believe I used pretty much all of the items. This item, this giant lamp, being one of my favorite items ever. I've been wanting a lamp like this for so long in The Sims, and I just never thought it would happen just purely because of the shape. And I think it's just because I assumed it would take up a lot of space, which it takes up the same amount of space as some of the lamps. I mean, of course, there's a lot of lamps that are literally just a one tile radius, I suppose, that take up space, and this is more of like a 2x1 tile, but I don't know, I just always assumed that it just wouldn't happen, but I'm really happy that it did. I also love the wall piece over here with like all the different frames, and I really do, considering I'm not crazy about glass structures when it comes to furniture, just in general and in The Sims, I actually really like this coffee table. And then also I guess we can call it like a console table or a TV stand, or it could even get away with being like a curio cabinet that you would maybe put like in the back of your dining room or something. I really like that piece, but we ended up using it here as a TV stand. All the swatches are amazing. I love a good colorful build, so it felt really appropriate to just be able to mix and match, but almost like more so mix and not so much match. Like I felt like there wasn't much pressure to actually make sure that everything matched as long as it looked cohesive. But I feel like if I was using a lot of the items from the pack, they all kind of go together because they're the same style. But personally, I feel like the new kit and the paranormal stuff pack actually go pretty well together. I feel like they're kind of similar when it comes to swatches and style. It's just very eclectic. And I know that the description for this specific kit has some words in there that I can't remember. And one of the words I don't even know how to pronounce, but it's supposed to be very chic and in my opinion, very edgy. So I do appreciate whoever came up with this concept and came up with these pieces because they're great. This lamp here, this ceiling lamp that we just used in the bedroom, I'm obsessed with it. I love that look. I don't know if I could personally pull it off in my own space when I have a home, but I would love to try. It gives off like this glam kind of vibe, which brings me to another point. I feel like vintage glamour, is that what it's called? I'm pretty sure that pack would work really well for like in combination with this kit. And also Get Famous, I feel like I don't know. I guess Get Famous is a little vintagey, but it's more retro, and this is not too much retro. But I don't know. I think you can mix and match it, especially if you just do like, one or two items. Like I feel like the standing lamp that's in the living room, you could use with different packs as well. But maybe if you were trying to use all of the items from this kit, maybe it wouldn't work so well with so many other like kits or packs. But I don't know. I personally think, considering how colorful and statement piecey it is, I don't think that's a word, but like, all these pieces are very like statement forward, very much in your face and bold. It's kind of hard to avoid these pieces because of the color and the shapes and just the designs and just the patterns. Everything about them is very in your face. I still feel like you can use it, in a more versatile sense than many people would think. I know that this pack, or this kit rather, has not caused backlash, but I personally haven't seen any backlash, but I know it's caused some mixed feelings and mixed reviews, which of course any pack or kit or anything that any game, but we're talking about The Sims here, releases, is gonna cause, mixed reviews. Not everyone has the same style or preferences. So I totally get it if you're like, this pack is not for me, or I keep calling it a pack. This kit is not for me. I won't be purchasing it. I totally get it. There's some kits and there are some kits that I haven't purchased and some packs that I haven't purchased. Realm of Magic, there's a few items in there that I think I would use more so for like build buy purposes, but I don't so much care for occult sims, so I kind of like steer clear of the packs that have occult sims. So anyway, that's just of course everyone's preference. So anyway, let me know in the comments how you guys feel about this kit, what your personal build style is, and even if it's not eclectic and chic and very bold and in your face like this kit is, if you would still purchase it because there's a few items in here that you like, or you just like to have different options. Because over time with building, I've noticed even myself that I don't always stick to the same exact items that I prefer. Sometimes I'm like, oh, you know what, this item for so long, whether it's a painting or a piece of furniture, I feel like I used to not really care for this item, or this item was very underrated before, and now I'm like, how did I ever overlook this item? Like, this item works so well, in so many different scenarios. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know what I was trying to get at there. But anyway, you guys let me know how you feel about this pack. I'm curious because I've heard, I think most of the reviews I've heard from different Sims people that I'm interested in watching on YouTube don't really like it. Which is kind of funny because I feel like I follow or am subscribed and watch a lot of videos to people that do eclectic builds. So I don't know. I wasn't expecting this, but I do get it. It is very bold. It is very particular and whatnot. But anyway, we're on the screenshots now. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Follow me at my links down below. My Twitter and my Instagram and my EA ID will all be down there. So I hope to see you guys in a future build. Bye.
You'll see the difference now. never stays the same. Once you let it change. It's like a family tree, part of you.
I just think, okay, really?